everyone.
Jeff and Steph's
Excellent. Carson City, Nevada.
adventure.
Yeah. We are adventuring and exploring in Carson City, Nevada. It's the capital of Nevada.
Which is somewhat surprising because it's kind of as far as capitals go,
Yes.
it's kind of small.
Yes, for
As
sure.
far as, there's not a lot of really
It's
big
not
buildings
a
and
huge
stuff.
city in Nevada. There are larger cities like Vegas or,
Reno.
something like that. So it is very unobtrusive, very cute. Lots of history around here and historical buildings.
Great walking city.
What are we standing in front of?
A bunch of trees and stuff.
What?
Oh. Yes, that is the Capitol building of Nevada.
Yeah, the Capitol building is beautiful.
When was that built, Steph? No, you tell me when it was built.
Okay, it was built 1871, so over the year there. It took to build this, and it's standing, and it is gorgeous. It's right on a main street here in town. The trees here, they must be just as old. They're massive.
They are massive. It's funny because I've always said I love Nevada. I don't just something about Nevada. I love it. And
Yes.
this building, although it's big, is not like overbuilt like a lot of state capitals, which a lot of them, compared to the White House, they're so huge.
I like the way this building looks too.
It's really pretty.
It fits in. It looks historical. It's not new and modern, and it looks the architecture looks like the time you would expect this whole town was booming due to all the silver found in the hills around here.
There's a lot of money in this area,
There
for
was
sure.
a lot of money.
Maybe more money than most places of the world for a while because of the silver and gold.
Yeah, and do you know where Carson City got its name, Jeff?
Well, Stephanie, thanks for asking because actually I do know quite a bit about Carson City.
What?
Yeah, just stuff I remember from second, third grade. So anyway, Carson City was named after Kit Carson.
Yeah, Kit Carson. You guys have probably heard of Kit Carson.
We've all heard that name, Kit Carson. And I'll tell you a little bit about him. He's somewhat of a controversial figure
he does have a
in
mixed
today's
history.
Yeah. So Kit Carson was well known as a frontiersman. He was an Indian liaison. Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Explorer of the area.
He found ways to get through the country, kind of around the Indians at the time, and he was just a real famous guy, a trapper, a woodman, you name it. Kit Carson did it. So Kit Carson's family actually lived on land that was the land of Daniel Boone's sons. And Daniel Boone was a little bit before his time, but they lived on the sons of Daniel Boone's land.
Wow.
Which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, they
those
had
two
some sort of connection.
well-known American folk hero, legendary characters. But Kit Carson was a brigadier general in the Civil War. And although we didn't see a lot of activity in that war, he's best known for the Mexican
American
War.
Yes.
And the Indian Wars, which is where more controversy comes in because later in life they kind of took his legendary status and turned it into a little bit more of, well, he did a lot of damage to the Native Americans back in the day. And
but whether good or bad, he is a big persona in the U.S. history.
Yeah.
We've all heard of him, and he did have impact, like on Nevada, for example.
Kit Carson's legend grew and grew through something called dime novels, or 10-cent novels, I think they were called.
Yeah.
And they were these little
paperbacks.
kind of a paperback short story, and they would tell about his exploits on the frontier. And of course, as every legendary figure, they were much bigger than it actually
These
happened.
are like your little tabloids.
It's like
They were
tabloids.
at cash registers and general stores and stuff, and they tell about Kit Carson and his exciting adventures on the frontier.
So Kit Carson died at the age of 58 from an embolism, and on his dying bed, he was really unhappy about the way he was portrayed as a legendary character. He was only 5 feet 5 inches tall and 140 pounds, and people believed him to be 6'2", 6'4", a giant of a man at the time.
Yeah, some big person.
But he was a slight guy. He wasn't very big, but quite a life, quite a legendary character in the American frontier, and Civil War and post-Civil War history.
Yes.
And it's kind of fun to be in a place where kind of Kit Carson became so famous.
Yes, for sure.
So yeah,
and again,
very
whether
cool.
good or bad history, it's all history. And
The thing is with Kit Carson, he basically a guy that was following orders, doing what he's told to do, which is very typical of people in those days. And
Yes.
the mistreatment of the American Indians is well documented. And I think Kit Carson, in the end, he was married 3 times and twice to Indians.
Yes.
And I think he was very saddened by the whole turn of
Yeah,
events. Whether or not that makes it better or not doesn't matter, but that's the life of Kit Carson
and it's documented
in a nutshell.
at the end of his life that he tried to make amends and help the Indians and do whatever he could, because his own flesh and blood, he was married to Native American women, and his children, had Native American blood. So it was important to him for healing toward the end of his life. So that's really cool that, that turnaround was made.
Yeah.
So Carson City has the Kit Carson Trail here. It's a 2.5-mile walk around town. It's a tour, and it's a guided tour. There's an app for it, or actual physical maps you can pick up at the visitor center. And you can go around and tour all these historical buildings in Carson City, which is really awesome. So there are markers in the sidewalk that have been laid in there, and there's also, I guess, a blue painted trail. And so feel free to explore these. We're going to see some of them today as we're walking around, and we'll share those with you.
Yeah, and before we continue with the video and go take a look at these buildings and the scenery around here, it's good to note that Nevada in general is really become one of my favorite places to go, because the population is fairly low, so it's easy to kind of get around. There's no traffic and congestion, even in this major city.
Yes.
People are super nice. It's super clean.
Yeah.
It's super inexpensive place to visit.
Honey, it sounds like it's a super town. You said super as your adjective for everything.
Really? So
Yeah.
it's very super.
It is a super excellent town.
Yeah, so
we're having fun
always
here.
enjoying Nevada.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
if you ever think about a place to go as an RVer or some place to visit that you haven't been, and this is typically off the radar of a lot of people. And for us, we just love cruising through Nevada with the RV, or stopping at these towns and checking things out. And the general history of Nevada is fascinating.
It is.
For sure. So
the whole country's fascinating.
yeah.
Let's get
go
to it.
take a look, and I'll stop talking so much, Stephanie.
Woo.
She's getting mad 'cause I'm talking too much. I already know. She's gonna say
No.
you're talking way too much. Talking way too much.
No. These markers are laying in the sidewalk in downtown Carson City. They outline the Kit Carson Trail, which is about 2.5 miles. And you can follow this walk all the way around the historic downtown area and see historic homes and buildings. This is the state of Nevada's legislature building. This is the beautiful park-like grounds around the Carson City, Nevada State Capitol building. Downtown Carson City has some really neat historical buildings and a really nice walking vibe. There's outdoor street cafes and shopping. This is the Nugget Casino.
Oh, we gotta go.
How did the Nugget go?
Bad. these sunflowers, Stephanie?
Oh, they're gorgeous. They're
Right?
at one of the historical houses here. Just beautiful. Look at them.
What's the story with sunflowers? Are they like good luck or something?
I don't know. I love them.
Yeah, they're cool.
I got a sunflower tattoo on my back. It's a secret.
What? You serious?
A fun little spray park in downtown. This is the oldest saloon in Carson City, the Bank Saloon, established in 1899. Very cute.
Well, Stephanie,
Coffee.
what a great time here at Carson City, Nevada, which
Yes!
continues to surprise me how much I like it.
What a cool town.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We're sitting outside at a coffee cafe. It's called Kama Coffee.
Kama Coffee.
Yeah, and inside, oh, it is so awesome. Look at
Ornate
this.
and just, it looks like the 1800s. It's beautiful.
And so we're sitting outside at their outdoor cafe. I got a blended chai today, and it has all kinds of goodies on top.
I got some yellow stuff.
What is it?
It's yellow.
It's a smoothie.
No,
Some kind of
it's
fruit
mango,
smoothie.
banana. Yeah, it's all good. It's making me feel good.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
had awesome food in here as far as breakfast and lunches and snacks. So,
saying? You know what's cool about this town?
so much.
So much. We walk in to get a drink, right?
Yes.
And they told us at the counter.
They
that,
said, oh,
that
no
woman
charge.
over there is buying everybody's drinks today.
Yeah,
And I'm
no
like, wow,
charge.
looks
The
like we came to-
realtor in the corner is buying drinks for the whole place today. All day today.
So I said, it looks like we came to the right place.
And we met her, and her name's Kat. And thanks, Kat. Our drinks are awesome. You are awesome.
Really good.
We exchanged information. We're going to keep in touch. She's
Yeah,
adorable.
yeah, she's
Gave us
fun.
lots of good information about the area, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay. So, another fun day on the road.
It really was.
Yes. So, it looks like Jeff's enjoying his smoothie. Thanks for watching. Jeff and Steph's
Excellent.
Carson City, Nevada.
Adventure. Oh, yeah.
You guys stay tuned. We're going to have so much more fun in our upcoming videos. Hope to see you on the road.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.